I was reminded that Cassidy, during his Q&A with Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at the hearing just last week, he came out and said, quote, "If you come out unequivocally and say vaccines are safe, it does not cause autism, that would have an incredible impact." And just this morning, Dr. Gupta, we're seeing President Trump sending out misleading information about autism as he's trying to boost RFK Jr. and his nomination. Can you just address some of the misinformation that is out there and also give us your reaction to what we all witnessed in real time, the advancement of the nomination to the full Senate?
Yeah, you bet, Anna. First of all, I think all of our lives have gotten harder in healthcare, and this is going to be a challenging 4 years navigating this. We're going to be having these conversations often. And so let's begin with your prompt on autism. Let's be really clear here for everybody out there. Vaccines do not cause autism. That's critical to state in unequivocal terms. They do not cause autism. Here's the reason why we're seeing more diagnosis. Because that's what the president was saying earlier today. One, we're diagnosing it more. There's more awareness on it, which is a good thing. There's better medical care. There's better screening tools. So that's number one. There's greater just an ability to get care and to get diagnosed. Very good thing. But yes, we have more cases since, say, 1970. The other big thing that the president and others are leaving out is, frankly, the biggest risk factor are environmental, their genetic, and their maternal age and paternal age. And we know, Anna, since 1970, the average age of first birth for women was 21. Now it's 27. For men, they've gotten older at first paternal age. Also, air quality. The irony here is that as we roll back environmental protections, we're talking about autism. Turns out air quality is actually a big risk factor, poor air quality, for the development of autism. So the reality here is in the next 4 years, we're going to have to talk about facts. There are reasons why we're seeing an increased incidence of autism. They have nothing to do with vaccines.
And Peter Baker, RFK Jr. is just one that we're watching today. There's Tulsi Gabbard a little bit later. Seeing how this all went down with RFK Jr., what are your expectations for other picks like Gabbard that have been controversial? Will they all get through?
I think the betting at this point is that Trump runs the table. Now, obviously, anything can happen. We shouldn't make predictions, but he does not look like he is going to lose any of these nominees, as controversial as they might be. And again, it doesn't mean the Republicans are necessarily all comfortable with it, but they have fallen in line. They recognize the political reality. The political reality is right now is Trump's Washington. He's getting his way. If they were to stand up to him, they would pay a price, and very few of them are willing to do that. Now, what's most striking about these nominees, particularly the ones we're talking about, RFK Jr., Tulsi Gabbard, Kash Patel, Pete Hegseth, these are people who are being put in place of agencies and departments specifically that they have, in fact, criticized deeply, whose, very foundations in some ways they would like to blow up or at least, dismantle, revamp, what have you. And so this is going to be the start, not the end, of a rather extraordinary experiment, in effect, in government, in which we're putting people in place who don't believe in the departments and agencies that they are running, believe that they need to be completely uprooted and transformed. Some people think that would be for the best, but a lot of people are worried in Washington right now.
Peter Baker, Ryan Nobles, and Dr. Vin Gupta, thank you all for joining us.